bit later on, we're talking about Spurs.
Yeah.
Right.
What a result that was.
Not only what result, and it was a great result, but the fact that they play Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal, successive, they actually have control of where that title goes.
Yeah.
So an awful question we'll be asking at 5 o'clock. Spurs fans, would you take fourth if it meant Arsenal winning the league? Would you help out Arsenal to get fourth?
What would you have about Arsenal to win the league, you mean?
Yeah. Would you, for argument's sake, right, if you could...
Would they sacrifice fourth if it meant Arsenal didn't win the league? Yeah, of course they would.
I don't know, mate. Champions League football.
100% they would sacrifice fourth.
You don't think any Spurs fans would go, I don't care about Arsenal?
You'll get some, but the majority of them... I know a load of Arsenal fans that said, remember when both teams were in the finals, Spurs Champions League, Arsenal Europa, if it meant Spurs not winning the Champions League...
I know, but that's different. Champions Europe's the best thing yet.
Do you think they wouldn't sacrifice
I don't know. When Joe asked that question in the meeting that you weren't there for, I was like, what? I don't know how to answer that. So Spurs fans can answer that a bit later on. All right?
Okay, would you sacrifice for Liverpool to win the Premier League?
No.
Would you sacrifice 8th? Where you now?
Well, hopefully not 8th because I know you a lot of money. We'll also talk about AJ at the weekend on Friday.
Oh my goodness gracious me. First of all, it was way too long. The card, by the way, was tired.
Waste of money, though. I get sucked in every single time there's pay-per-view.
No, we all got sucked in.
Always. I'm like, he could lose. And then all of a sudden you see Ngannou come out and switch to Southpaw, and I'm like, don't do that.
Do you know what's mad? Is that this is how you know Adam Catchell just is one of the brilliant ones.
You all right? What happened there? You got stuck.
Yeah. He said, when I was chatting to him before the fights, he said to me about Zhang Parker. He said Parker on points. He said when Zhang knocked out Joe Joyce, everyone was going crazy about it. But he said everyone could hit Joe Joyce because he's so slow.
Yeah.
And when you looked at this fight, even though Parker got knocked down twice, he's still comfortable in the fight when he just kept moving. So,
we'll talk about that a bit. Has your view, just quickly, has your view changed on AJ from the outcome of that fight?
talkSPORT, brilliant. Sorry, Andy has been supporting Norwich for years, trying to get the Glazers out. No need for the new scarf.
That's a very good point, actually. Yes, right colours.
Yeah, AJ, what a performance.
What do you mean, what a performance?
I mean, listen, me and you sat here.
I know, that's the problem I've got.
And we went, the geezer's head's like a breeze block.
I know.
You can't knock him out. And AJ nearly took his head off.
I know, that's the problem I've got.
That last punch was so spiteful.
Frightening, yeah. His knees.
That was like, remember Groves? Remember his knee?
Second one at Wembley, yeah. That's exactly how it was, wasn't
Which knockout chink's better?
Which what?
Knockout was better.
Well, I have to go Frotch because it was against Groves, so it was more difficult to get that shot in. You're fighting someone that doesn't really understand boxing.
Oh, wow.
But it was a great fight. We'll talk about that a bit later on. But we're going to start with that unbelievable game yesterday. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool drew 1-1 with title rivals Man City in what was an incredible end-to-end game of footy. Liverpool could have been awarded a penalty right at the end of the match when City winger Jeremy Doku cleared the ball, but in the process caught Alexis McAllister in the stomach. It's safe to say Moni Jurgen Klippity Klopp was not best pleased with the decision.
We are constantly discussing about something where why would the guy in this video studio just think, I think that's not clear and obvious? What must you have for lunch if you think that's not clear and obvious? So, and that's just, but I'm not angry or whatever. It's just a situation, but it's fine. I'm so happy about the way we played.
Hey, disgrace.
What?
He's a United fan.
What are you talking about?
Kissing off the badge.
I would never do that. You've got no proof of that. Why would I do that?
A disgrace.
Good Norwich. What did you make of it? All right, loads of people want to have their say on all things Alexis McAllister and Doku.
I don't think it was a pen, first and foremost, right? I think anywhere on the pitch it probably is a foul, all right? But also as well, I've got a little bit, not sympathy for the refs, but I don't think Michael Oliver wanted to be the deciding factor in that game, even though he is now because he didn't give the decision. I just don't think he wanted that responsibility to go, do you know what? A game that was unbelievable, by the way, I'm going to end it like this.
If that's in the 25th minute, are you giving that, or is he giving that penalty?
I don't think he is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he is.
I thought that's what you meant.
No, I think if it's a lesser game, and I know you can't say a lesser game between two teams,
right,
he might give it.
But Burnley and West Ham?
He might give it. But I think the magnitude of that game, he probably thought, you know what? No. If they're right, I'm not going to intervene. I'm going to just leave it.
My view, right, along with not that many people, but I agree with you, it's not a penalty.
Yeah.
Because I think that Doku got his foot to it first.
Yeah.
And McAllister has led with his chest just to get some kind of contact on that ball.
I think if he goes in with his head and he gets his head, it's a pen. 100%.
Why? What's the difference between chest and head?
Because I almost feel like if he goes with his head to head, it's dangerous. Whereas McAllister jumps in, but he almost turns his back towards it as well.
And Doku gets his foot on it first, right?
I mean, that we've seen people get sent off for getting the ball first and then the follow through. And also, when you slow it, I hate when they slow it down, because when you slow it down,
Anything can happen.
It looks worse.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So I'm almost like, no.
Right result?
No, Liverpool should have won that.
Second half, they should have won it.
They were outstanding second half.
Do you know what they really were? Right?
Outstanding second half.
We should. Well, I mean, we've got so much to talk about. Look, we've got to go to a break. But I just thought Liverpool, they had a lot of the kids in. Man City had a full strength side.
Yeah.
Haaland was appalling. Kevin De Bruyne got taken off and he was devastated for that. Rightly so.
Yeah.
Fair play, Liverpool.
I thought Luis Diaz, even though he missed a couple of chances, he was, wow.
Yeah.
Carrying the ball, going past people. Brilliant.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take calls and all the above, shall we? 03717 223344. Dial that. You can speak to Darren, Ben, and me, Andy Goldstein.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.